This is where we fought Havik in the story, Johnny Cage's movie. Pretty good. Everybody winning tournaments and complaining about needing buffs. You're going to be complaining about nerfs in a second. His walk is very smooth. It looks a little bit slow, but he's kind of smooth. He looks like Bruce Campbell. I like that jump too. That floaty backflip. Was backdash. His dash is not very good though. He kind of struggles. Alright, Havik. Let's take a look. Center auto stand. 1-1-2. 7 frames, not a big deal. Neutral on block, 1-1. High mid, +3. And then, is that an overhead? Overhead. And it's plus. Am I reading that right? That's a +3. Am I reading that right? +3. 1-1-2 +3. Forward 1-2-2. What's forward 1? It's a high. 11 frame high. Ugh. 1-2 -5. That's another overhead. Forward 1-2-2 is another overhead. That's still +3. I think I like 1-1-2 the best. Forward 1-2-2. That's kind of awkward. 1-1-2 is kind of easier to dial out. Forward 1-1-2 is kind of weird. Forward 1-2-2 is kind of weird to get out. But it's another overhead. I bet you that has a gap. I bet you that has a gap. And 1-1-2 doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Forward 1-3. A low mix-up. It's unsafe though. I don't know who cares. Why would you string into a low quote-unquote mix-up that's unsafe when you could just do any other string and just do an actual low? Like at least his down 3 is -5. That's the best down 3 I've seen. Like why do forward 1-3 when you could just do a stand 1 and then a down 3? Stupid. So then we got a stand 2-1 and 2-2. 10 frame stand 2. 2-2-2 is an overhead. 2-2 is a 2-button move that hits 3 times. And that's -5. What about 2-1? High mid +6. Oh my god, I like that. I like 1-1-2 and I like 2-1. 2-1 is almost better than an overhead. It's a +6. It's a +6 mid. Maybe he's got short range, and that's why people are confused about him. He has a lot of forward advancing strings. He moves fast enough. This guy seems pretty cool. He's got a nice Halloween vibe to him. 2-2-2 is mid overhead mid. High mid overhead. And then he has back 2-2. What's back 2? A lunging mid. That's -6. Forward advancing lunging mid. 2-2. I like the music in this stage. It is like Indiana Jones. It's getting intense. And then there's an additional throw that you can add on. Back 2-2. -4. He can throw it out of block. You can extend the throw from back 2-2 even on block. That's dirty. That's dirty. Back 2-2-4. Now there's a real low combo. -5. I can appreciate that. And then a down 2. Before I get too further in, let's see if he has armor. Let's find an armor move. Has armor. Down back 1. Does that say enhanced healing? Alright, that's an attack. Let's test some of these strings and see how good they really are. 1-1-2. And what am I doing? What special am I doing? Down back 1. Yeah. Alright, 1-1-2 is a true string, it seems. I can't even get anything off. What about the move list? Forward 1-2-2. Let's try this one now. It's down back 1. So that's safe. I mean, there might be other characters with a faster armor move that can beat that. Even though Havik's armor move doesn't. I just want to see if I can queue it up. So, like I said, I already didn't really like forward 1-2-2. It's kind of an awkward input. I don't know why. Like, you need a forward command, then you need a different button. 1-1-2 seems to be a safer, truer string than forward 1-2-2. So forget that. And forward 1-3 is stupid. Stupid, unsafe, -15 low. That's shit. So then now we'll look at 2-2. And then we'll also look at 2-1. Well, 2-1 we don't need to look at. What am I doing? Is it down back? Yeah. Flawless block. So I can armor... Ooh. I can armor through 2-1. I mean, good luck guessing that. Let's go back here. Let's turn this off. So 2-1 can technically... 2-2, excuse me. Technically, 2-2, you can armor through the high and the overhead, but not the overhead mid. It's -5. I would not try and armor that. I would just take the string... Because you can't say, well, your life depends on it, what about chip? Well, if you do an armor move, you're taking the damage from the hit. So, alright, I like that. I like that. So, 1-1-2 is a true string. I don't know, what is this on block? I can't seem to get the armor to come off in between there. 1-1-2. You would imagine, right? I can't. I can't. I think it's a true string. So, I don't know. Forward 1-2-2, fuck that. So fuck forward 1. 1-1-2 is great. And 2-1 is fine also, and same with 2-2. They're both fine, so you can press those buttons. Back 2-2. Back 2-2-1. What was that? Back 2-2 is just this double mid. Alright. Forward advancing, double mid. That's very useful. And you can do the throw mix-up on block. That's pretty good. An automatic built-in throw mix-up -4. So we want to record him doing back 2-2-4. I'm trying. Yeah, I can get it. So you can, that low string can be blown up. Who has an armored move that starts a combo? I think that they didn't want to do that in this game. But I still like it. Back 2-2. Back 2-2-4. I mean, back 2-2-4. It's a nice low. -5. Maybe don't do it. Maybe don't do that. Maybe just do back 2-2 and then block low real quick to see if they did an armor, and then just go for your own low poke. Down 4. His down 4 is -12. Boo. His down 3 is good though. -5. Down 1's -8. Down 2 is -6. I mean, maybe do that. Maybe do that. Back 2-2, uppercut or something. Back 2-2, your own down 3. And so back 2-2, so your arsenal is 1-1-2, this safe overhead string. Standing 2-2, which is this nice, again, another overhead string. And then back 2-2, which is this cool forward advancing mid string that you can either chain into a throw And if you don't want to chain it into your own low, you can just do back 2-2, block for a little bit, and then do your own down 3, or do your own down 2 or something. I think that's pretty cool. 1-2-2 is good. 2-2 is good, and back 2-2 throw. I like that. Dislocated. Stand 3. A big long range high. -2. I like back 2 way more because it's a forward advancing mid than stand 3 if you want to aim at something. Back 2's got more range than stand 3. And it's a mid and it's safe and it leads to stuff. And you can 2-in-1 it. You can just dial it in. What else does he have? Stand 4. Stand 4 is a weird high that busts them away. It's +3 on block. What's stand 3? -2 on block. Back 4 is his sweep. Now that's a standing low. At least it's a kick. At least it's a long range. I don't like these sweeps that leave them standing. -5. It's a low knockdown. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. In that instance, I might want to do it down. In that instance, I might want to do it down 4, because at the very least... Damn, that's like Reptile's down 4 in MK10. At the very least, his down 4 crouches him, you know what I mean? I don't know if I like this guy's back 4 standing sweep. I don't know about that. Forward 4-3. Double hitting stomp low. Forward 4. 15 frames -6. And then into 3 -5. I like that, sure. Well, I don't know. You might just want to walk forward and do his down 3. He's the only character in the game that's got a decent down 3. Maybe you just want to take advantage of it. Back 2, down 3. You know? Even if it whiffs, you can still get in there. Forward 4-3. Is it special cancelable? You know, for something fast, if he's got something fast. What about that? Let's see, opponent record. 4-3-4. It's not like it's Raiden's, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard trying to armor through these double lows. I can't do it. But I'm getting hits, so... Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's a real string. But what is it? You could do forward 4, and that's -6. I don't know. Forward 4-3. What is it on block? -5. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Back 2, forward advancing mid. 2-2 is the overhead. Forward 4-3 is a double low. 1-1-2 is your basic string. Back 2, forward advancing. Yeah, I like him. Really smashing brawler type. He seems more interesting than Baraka, maybe because of his movement. Maybe his walking is a little bit better. I like his normals. They're very strong. I'm down. Let's make the guy jump. I'm kind of doing this mostly to figure out a character that I want to play, not just to learn their moves and learn their frame data. Like, what do their strings look like? Startup speed seems pretty universal, but safety is what's really changing. What's unsafe? Where are the gaps that you can armor through? What do their attacks look like? And what's their basic game plan? How are they typically attacking? Do they get close? Do they stay away? Do they hit overhead or low more? Do they have a lot of mid strings that you have to respect and you can't kind of poke through, either crouching or interrupting? And then what are their special attacks? So I think going over, you know, a character's capabilities, even if you're not going to use the character, it really will familiarize you with fighting them. And also it'll help you understand what's going on when you're watching matches. You'll know, oh, he could have ducked that. Oh, that's unsafe. Or, oh, he needs to block this way. It can really help you learn. Jumping 1, 2, 3. So I like that jump 1, 2. He hangs there. Jumping 1, 2, 3 kind of slams him down. You see him getting purple in his arm. I wonder what that does. 2, 1, 2. Let's see what 2, 1 is like. 2, 1. 2, 1, 2 is a ground bounce. Very, very good. And then 2, 4 kicks them away. So I like 2-1-2, the ground bounce. Wow, they fucking bounce high. Probably because it's just start of a move, and then his jump kick. What do his jump kicks and punches look like? His jump 1 kind of swings down a little bit, but it's kind of forward. I think his jump 2 reaches and extends a little bit further. It might have... It's his hitbox is like in his armpit, not his fist. So I don't know. I guess coming down on them with 1 is... crossover. Sometimes even when the crossover attacks autocorrect, they're still out of range. His kick kind of takes a while to start up. You see, look at that. The animation's beginning and then he's landing without pumping it out. It's almost like a delayed kick. I don't know, his jump moves are alright. I like jump 2. Jump 2-1-2. Let's look at his specials. We have back forward 1. That's his most basic projectile. I like that. Straightforward. And then you enhance it. Wow, it swirls around them. That's pretty cool. Down back 1 is this weird thing. It's just like a pummeling move. Down back 1 has armor, but see, that's not really a useful armor move because it's so slow. So what are some of his moves? Back 2-2. Like, that's not even, it's so slow you can't even really combo into it. 1-1-2. 1-1. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. You'd be better off doing the projectile. Like 1-1 and back 2-2 both work. What about 2-1? Into the project. Oh, that slams him down. So what do I like? 1-1-2. Back 2-2. 1-1-2 is good. All the forward ones I'm ignoring. 2-1 versus 2-2. That's a knockdown mid. I think the 2-2 is what I like. Alright, so 2-2 and back 2-2 is what I like. Okay. And then you can, yeah. 2-2, special tag. 1-1 special. 1-1-2, 2-2, back 2-2. And then, because his back 2-2 is that great mid. Double mid, forward advancing, safe. Chains into the throw. Even on block. And then you can just mix up your own lows after it. And then forward 4. So forward 4 into special is a true combo. And then you have this extra sweep. So he's got a low combo starter, technically, off forward 4. Bloodbath. What's Bloodbath? He spits on you. And then this is the other one that's... Is this the one where... Enhanced Bloodbath gives you this permanent shock to them. So you could do that. You could do forward 4, back forward 1. And forward 4 might be a good combo ender if, I don't know if he has any juggles, but off that Air Series bounce, let's make them jump. And then let's do 2-1-2. It whiffs. Like, what hits off the ground? 2-2 hits off the ground. Back 2-2 might hit pretty well. 2-1-2, back 2-2. See, like 1-1 is a high string, so it's kind of gonna miss. But back 2-2 is a double mid; it might connect better. Jump 2-1-2, back 2-2, back forward 2. Oh, that whiffs too. Back forward 2 is what? It's a high. Maybe that's why people like the projectile. Alright, interesting. So I like his projectile, and then I don't like his arm throw. What is that on block? -5. I mean, it's too slow. You could probably interrupt it, though. He could probably interrupt his own arm throw. Let's try that. 1-1. We could do... Hang on. We can do... Since I like it so much. Back 2-2, arm throw. And then I start my own arm throw. Just stupid. So, back 1 projectile like Bloodbath. Let's see here. Costs 2 bars. Oh. Corpse taunt unblockable only after it's been hit with enhanced Bloodbath. So you do this. And then you do it again. And it's this guaranteed throw setup. So they'll combo into... What's the best way to combo into that? 2-2 and I don't know. And then they'll do the back 2-2 mid string, and then they'll do it again. Let's see, 2-2 enhanced Bloodbath. Again, the EX move, no consistency. And then it'll break him again. Yeah, I don't know. So there are tons of ways, with and without cameos, to set up like comboing into enhanced Bloodbath, putting them in a block string, and then snapping your neck and getting the unblockable hit, and then using back 2 to combo off it. A lot of people were doing it. Striker, of course, at CE Otaku. Back 4-3. What is this? A different type of projectile. Throws his head. So that's the vertical one. Double vertical. I like it. I like this guy. He's cool. Havik is cool. He has a lot of fun and nice, like big swinging, brawling, safe moves. A lot of mids. He probably gets good chip damage off all of his forward advancing strings and his projectiles. And his moves are like big and far range, and they move forward, so they probably connect in combos really easy. He seems like a character. He's not pick up and play because you need to know his moves and you need to know his combos, but he seems easy to play. So an easy to play character. And he's got these big projectiles that probably do good damage too. And he has one more special. So this is like, he has 2, back forward 1 and back forward 3 are his projectiles. Down back 1 is his arm, I don't like that. Back forward 2 is his roll. That's pretty good. And then back forward, what does he have? Down back 4. So maybe maybe down back 4 is a better combo ender in general than back forward 2 if you're not going to do the enhanced version. What's the damage? Back forward 2 is 90. And then down back 4 is what? 111. 111. So 1-1, down back 4. 1-1-2 I like. I don't know. Either back 4-2 or down back 4 to end combos. Yeah, I don't know. He seems fun. He seems really good. He seems simple. Again, another short move list. He doesn't have armor, but he does have true block strings. He seems very safe. 1-1-2 safe overhead. 2-2 safe overhead. Back 2-2 forward advancing double mid. Forward 4 low combo starter, and probably the only decent down 3 in the game that isn't full combo punishable. So I like him. Tough to unlock in story mode, but very worth it. We'll probably see a lot of him in tournament. Havik.